Hey YouTube gang, I just received my copy of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. My story with this game is long and storied. Uh, so in 2015 or 2016 or so, I sent one of the developers a question on Tumblr, and he kind of responded like I was an idiot, and it hurt my feelings. So I said, screw that, I'm never playing anything again. Hold on, I have to take a breath because I'm nervous. So, uh, so I kind of just was turned off of it. And then I was like, well, I should open my mind a little bit. And then at some point I went back and I saw he actually edited the response to be less dickish. And then I realized, I kind of asked him that question in a weird, creepy way. And it was not unreasonable for him to be unsettled. So, sorry, Jean-Jacques, blah, 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 blah. I take it back. I was kind of weird. My history with the game goes back even longer. About 20 years now. The first one came out in 2000. I was obsessed with it. I met Harvey Smith. He was one of the big... I actually don't know his official title, but I think he was like a narrative designer, level designer. No, maybe that was Spectre. More Spectre. Anyway, whatever, fuck it. Anyway, in 2011 they came out with Deus Ex Human Revolution, which I was in love with. I played it literally probably more than 20 times because I was just re-entering the world of games and I could have bought more games, but for some reason I just wanted to play it over and over again like a weird sort of insect. I should have cleared my bed off more. Okay. Just throw some shit behind me. As you can see, this was shipped by Amazon, so the packaging is superb. They just throw a box in with a bunch of paper, and so it gets nice and banged up in the packaging in the transportation. We're going to see if it survived. I just damaged the box even slightly by trying to tear that off. Why did I do that? Why don't I have scissors? Wait, do I have scissors? BRB. Boom. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Shit. Okay. Hey, so I found scissors, so I didn't need to damage the box. Fortunately, the box was already damaged, courtesy of Amazon, so I don't have to feel that bad. Anyway, kind of wish I did this in advance. Don't really want to show this part, but it is what it is. God damn it! Oh my god. Did it. Okay. How do I do this with one hand? Alright. Actually, I'm surprised to see the inner packaging, which really matters, is in okay condition. Oh yeah! My history with it goes back even further. So, in December, I think it was, of 2016, I decided to splurge a bunch of money on this box. And when I opened it... Oh shit. When I opened it, I had regrets. I just opened it upside down. I had regrets. I was just like, it's expensive. This is kind of like garbage. It's just cardboard. I'm basically paying for plastic and cardboard. So, I'm sorry. I'm glad no one watches my channel, because no one's gonna see this. Because if anyone watched my channel, they'd be very disappointed, because I don't have an attachment. Can you even hear me? I don't know. Anyway, I don't have an attachment for my phone. Anyway, as you can see, it's dusty. Probably because it's been sitting in a filthy, filthy warehouse for the past 2 years. But actually, this time I left out details. I'm sorry, I have attention deficit disorder. So I bought it in December 2016, actually around Christmas. Might have been Christmas. and I returned it because I was like, this is stupid, this costs too much money, and I'm a moron for buying this. Because really the product is not that great, but I just found it on Amazon for like $35, and I was like, you know what? Sometimes I still think about it, and I'm like, I miss my little toy. I miss my little Deus Ex box. You know, it wasn't worth what I spent on it before. Sorry, my room's filthy. It wasn't worth what I spent on it before, which was like $1 million. Sorry, my room's filthy. I'm gonna hide that. Sorry, my room's filthy. But I'm really completing the archetype of the neck-bearded virgin in my filthy room with my dolls of a man who is in shape. He has no love handles. I do. He has no huge gut. I do. And I have to say, like, when I first got this, I was like, the quality's not so great. Kind of looks like he has a diaper on. I don't know. But I spent $35 on this package, and I have to say, I'm not regretting it. I'm like, oh, $35. I got a cute little doll of this character that I've been obsessed with for 7 years. So I don't feel so bad now, because I got a good price on it. And no homo or nothing. I've always liked his lower back. It's a... Man, if I look like that, that would be nice. But I don't, because I spend my money on dolls instead of gym memberships. Whoops. This was the most underwhelming when I first got it, but now I knew what to expect. So I'm like, okay, it's a little small book. Whatever. I don't want her to read a book with one hand. But this is really why I wanted to get this again. I love this steelbook. I did find it online for like $15, but it's like, if I'm going to spend $15, I may as well just spend $30. And if I'm going to spend $30, I may as well spend $35. So, let's, trying to hide everything in my room so you don't have to see how filthy it is. This is beautiful. This is like, after I returned this, I still was like, man, was that the right decision? Was that the right thing to do? I don't know. And like years later, or my hair. My hair. Really, I find myself detestable. I don't want to disgust you. Covering the code, even though I think I already have all this content. So let me know if you want that code. Otherwise, I'm going to give it to someone else if I find someone who wants it. This game didn't sell well. I've actually been playing it. I already own it on digital. I like it. And after the art director changed his response to me to be less rude, and after I looked at my old question to him and realized I was being kind of rude, I realized, you know, this game, it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to finishing it. And this is a beautiful steelbook. And let me show you something else. So, now that I've only spent $34, $35, $36 or whatever it was on the box, not so bad. Hey, reasonable priced, pretty good quality box for $35 instead of what I spent on it at the time, which I think was, I really do think I spent like $60, $65 or something, which is insane. I love a good bargain, you know? That's how you can tell I'm poor. I don't actually save money or invest it. I just look for stuff that's cheap and then I get excited. So, that's how you know I'm a scrub. So, now that I spent a little less money on it, there's a gun. I think you can hold that gun. Now that I've spent less money on it, I like it. I think that's a silencer. That's cool. I like it. I think it's cool now. $35, not bad. I would not recommend that anybody goes back in time. I don't know if you can hear me. Noise canceling makes it hard. I would not recommend that anybody goes back in time and buys this. It was way too expensive before. But I would say, if you're thinking about buying it now, go for it. It's a nice little package. Be cheap like me. You won't get far in life otherwise. You're not investing your money wisely. You're not attractive to women. But if you're cheap, I'm pretty sure I put that in wrong, but let's take a look at it. If you're cheap, you can get video game stuff for cheap. And you just wait and wait and wait until until it's, you know, priced for a cheap dude like you. Let's get in focus. I like that. Didn't cost a crazy amount of money. You're looking good, Adam. Better than me. Better than most people. You're a real specimen.